Wing construction, step 22. Okay, step 22. In this step we glue these two aluminium pipes into the wing root. These are the placement tubes of the wing onto the fuselage, and then all the balsa planking that is needed is put on. It's not a long list, but it's going to take a lot of time. So let's crack on. Here I've got some epoxy, and so that it will, I'm going to put that down here by these tubes, and in order to make it do work, I'm going to put some milled fibre into it. I'm going to glue down the planking on the leading edge, and I'm going to use wood glue and then all kinds of pins and weights. Now I've finished putting down the planking on the leading edge, here on the back and the trailing edge, and what I now need to do is to cover this root section here across 3 ribs, 1, 2 and 3. To do that, I've cut down some pieces of 2mm balsa, and I'm going to glue them together and put them down in this area. But I'm not going to glue them together here. I'm going to do them here to the side, so that I can get the joins really nice. You really don't want to sand this kind of structure after it's been glued down. So let's do that. When I glue together edge to edge balsa sheets like this, I lay them together and then put tiny bits of tape to hold them like this. Then I tape the whole joint like this. Now we can open this up like a book and put some thick CA glue down into the joint. Not a lot, doesn't need a lot. Let it close and then wipe away all the excess. While it's still wet, I take some sandpaper and sand the joint. If there is any gap, the sawdust will go into it and harden, and this is now okay. So just take off the tape and do the sanding bit again. Now you've got a perfect joint with no ridges on either side, and you never have to sand this again. Here I've got the skin ready, or planking. I've cut it to length, it fits perfectly, and now I can take my wood glue, put it on the ribs and glue this down. Now here is the planking on the root ready. Because of the way I glued the planks together, there is nothing to be sanded, except maybe here, which is okay because underneath here is the spar. So we'll just take these off and right. Now the next thing to do is to take this material here, it's balsa, it's 2mm by 4, and we glue this onto all the ribs. So we just put it down here, mark it with a knife there, and then just glue it down. Now wood glue is a good one. Center it on the rib, put a pin in it, lay it down centered, again a pin, and then put weights on it like so. Now I'm going to do the whole wing, and you probably don't want to see it. Now the planking is completed on top, and we can turn the wing around and do what needs to be done on the other side. I've also finished up the aileron. Right, here I have the balsa planking on the bottom, and the front leading edge glued on. I haven't formed it yet. I still have to do it. I just glued it on, and when I've formed it, I can say that step 22 is completed, and I just have to make another one of these.